Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Here's another cute little Halloweener. He's a little biker dude, complete with tattoos. That is adorable. Happy Halloween to you. You know, there's no better time to have a chocolate overload than with Chef's Market's tricked out candy bar cake. This thing is amazing, Jim.
Isn't it amazing? And I'm a 60-year-old guy, but I had so much fun making this thing. We just had fun decorating it. Zach in our bakery kitchen and we had a blast. And I think this is a perfect cake. Cheryl and I, we always have a little bit of leftover Halloween candy. We never have as many trick-or-treaters, but this is a great way to use that if you want to. Or your grandkids or your kids, just have a lot of fun and let them make it.
That would be fun.
And you can use any cake. You know, this is a red velvet cake. This is a great chocolate cake. You'd use a box cake or your grandmother's recipe, whatever you like. Whatever you want. But I'm going to show you how to make the best chocolate cake. But I'll tell you what I want you to do is while I'm doing that, I want you to have fun. Like I had fun, just decorating.
Okay, I can do that.
So our secret weapon for this is chocolate ganache.
Okay.
So you know, there's a lot of buttercream icing.
And can you define ganache for those who may not know?
It's cream, heavy whipping cream, and chocolate, a little salt, and vanilla. In fact, we'll just make it. We're just going to put chocolate morsels or chopped chocolate, vanilla, a pinch of salt. And then you're going to take your heavy whipping cream. You're going to get it to where it's bubbly around the edges. And then it's just really simple. You're just going to pour that over. And then you would stir that slowly, and then you're going to end up with what looks like this, and I'm going to add that to the cake.
That looks so rich and wonderful.
So to start with this icing, you start with butter.
Okay.
And you know, you use salted or unsalted, whichever you prefer. And then I'm just taking it, and you're going to whip it for about 7 or 8 minutes to an inch of its life. It's nice, white, bright is how it should look. And then to that, and this always gets a little bit messy, but we're going to add 4 cups of confectioner's sugar to this.
Yeah, it's hard for that not to just blow up in your face.
It's usually a cloud of dust over here when we do this, but we're going to add that.
So that'll ice a 3-layer cake?
It will ice a 3-layer cake, and there'll be plenty, and you want to make that icing a little bit thick because you're going to be, particularly when you get to the side, you're going to be adding that onto the side. We're going to do a little heavy whipping cream added to that. We're going to add a little bit of cocoa to it as well, and then we're going to whip that together. We're going to speed that up just a little bit. Whoop, there we go. I told you that would happen. And then we're going to add to that some vanilla. And obviously you'd let that whip a little bit longer. Oh, and here's another secret weapon. You know, coffee brings out the flavor of chocolate.
I didn't know that.
Coffee or espresso. We're just going to add a little bit of that to it.
Nice.
As well.
So it won't taste like mocha. It'll just be really good chocolate, huh?
Yes. And then this is the melted chocolate, 4 ounces of that. We're going to add to it. See, we got chocolate 3 different ways that we're adding to this recipe. So
I'm having fun playing over here. This is great.
And so, you know, I just took the chocolate morsels, just put them in the microwave, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Pull it out. And then this is the chocolate ganache. Of course, this would have been this recipe, so we're going to add that to it. And this just makes it really nice and rich. And so again, that's going to, so that is going to be some of the best buttercream icing. And you're doing an awesome job.
You think? I'm having fun.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, actually, I probably need to stick that down a little more. Leland wants a taste. He is our resident chocoholic.
We got all this
chocolate
on top of chocolate.
Yeah. So we cut you a piece. That's our red velvet.
Alrighty.
With the buttercream.
That looks amazing. This would be a beautiful centerpiece, wouldn't it? If you were having a Halloween party, you put that right in the center of your table. It's very impressive.
And you could take it, you could cut, you know, you could cut the candy if you didn't have enough to extend it to make it is interesting. And I think kids, again, are going to have a blast.
Grown-up kids, too. I had a lot of fun with that. Do you love it?
Oh, yes. It's fantastic.
I'm sure. Well, you know, you can head over to Goodlettsville where Jim and his team at Chef's Market Catering and Restaurant can hook you up with cakes of all different kinds. That looks delicious. Thanks so much.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you. Happy Halloween to you as well. Now let's go back out to Towanda.